Welcome to the project management course. This is Upender working as an assistant professor in the Department of Civil Engineering in Andhra Engineering College. Today I would like to explain about introduction to project management. What is mean by project management? Project management is the process of planning, organizing, executing and controlling resources, tasks and activities to achieve specific project goals within defined scope, time, cost and quality constraints to meet the requirements of a particular project effectively and efficiently. Till this project management course, when the completion of the civil engineering, take a project, that time managers to lead all the roles with the help of the project management. Here the process of planning, organizing, executing and controlling the resources as well as tasks to achieve the specific project goals within the definite scope, time, cost and quality constraints. Here what is mean by project? Project is a group of unique interrelated activities that are planned and executed in a certain manners to create a unique product or service within a specific time, budget and the client specifications. For example, construction of the building is a project. Here the sequence of activities in the building construction project, they are: first one is paperwork, marking of layout, excavation, foundation work. In this foundation work, again the following sequence of work includes: they are compacting the ground, PCC, footing reinforcement, shuttering, footing concrete. Then column casting, construction of walls, lintel, roofing, plastering work, fixing of doors and windows, fixing of electrical and plumbing works, tiles laying, painting and miscellaneous works. In this first one is the paperwork. What is mean by paperwork? If any execution of the construction work, before to do some paperwork means preparation of drawings, estimation of material cost, labor cost, approval of the drawings from the if you want to construct in village levels, to take the permissions from the panchayati secretaries. If you want to construct a building in the city, to take from the town planning officers, permissions from the town planning officers. If you construct in greater community areas, to take a permissions from the GHMC. So this is the plan of the construction, building construction. Paperwork means the construction of residential building required a paperwork before the start of actual construction. The paperwork or preparation of drawings, estimation of the material cost, labor cost, approval of the drawings from city development authority. Then second one is marking of the layout. It means he executed the paperwork. It means plan is executed here. It means to fixing of the boundaries with the help of according to the plan. The approved plan boundaries are marked in the ground first, and the ground inside and outside the layout is cleaned. Later the complete layout is marked on the ground with accurate dimensions and orientations according to the plan. Then excavation. After completion of the marking of the layout, then started the excavation with the help of backhoes. So generally excavation is carried out for the construction of the wall foundations. Excavation should be carried out as for the drawings. Different lengths, widths, suitable machines are used to excavate the earth for the making of foundations. Then foundation work. After completion of the excavation, started foundation work. The foundation work consists of many subworks, which are as follows. They are compacting the ground, then PCC, footing reinforcement, shuttering, footing concrete. So here first one is compacting the ground. After the excavation of the ground for the footing, some of the soil, loose soil is in that excavation pit. It is avoided with the help of compacting the ground. The excavation pits are trimmed and dressed as for the required, and the bottom is compacted using the hand compactors or machineries suitable of the pit dimensions. Then PCC, to form a solid basis on which the reinforcement can be tied and footings can be placed. Plain cement concrete of the mix 1:4:8 or 1:3:6 is laid on the compacted soil in varying depth as required. Here the mixes is also depends on PCC type. Then footing reinforcement. The reinforcement steel bars are tied together and placed on PCC to form a skeleton in which the concrete is poured and the column rods are taken from them. Then shuttering. To achieve proper shaped concrete, shuttering is done as per dimensions mentioned in the drawing. It is also done so that the concrete doesn't come in contact with the soil. Then footing concrete. It is very necessary to check the levels of foundation before concrete work. Concrete is poured as per drawing specifications. This is the diagram of the footing. So here the foundation plays a vital role, means to bear the superstructure load and then safely transfer into the ground. Then column casting. Casting of the column is made by fixing the shuttering framework and concrete is poured in the formwork. The shuttering is usually removed after 24 hours of the casing and curing is done. This diagram indicates the column casting and shuttering. Here, this is the shuttering work. First of all, to foot the shutters, then foot the reinforcement bars. First foot the reinforcement bars, then shuttering applying, then concrete is poured into the shutters. Then construction of walls. After completion of the columns, to construct the walls. Walls are constructed using many materials such as bricks, wood, precast concrete and many others. Before starting the wall construction, the base of wall is constructed first using concrete or size stone masonry. The height of the wall depends upon the floor height. Necessary opening is given for doors, windows and ventilators. Generally in normal residential buildings, the wall height is 10 feet, taken as 10 feet, and the thickness of the wall is 8 to 9 inches. Then lintel work. Lintel means reinforced cement concrete beams are laid down on the top of the openings. So those loads of the structure above openings not directly come on the door frames or window frames. Then roofing. Roof slab of building is poured after completion of masonry work. Nowadays, roofing is of reinforced cement concrete slab. Slab thickness, reinforcement details should be according to approved drawings. This is the reinforcement bars for one-way slab. After completion of the reinforcement bars placing, according to the design specifications, then concrete is poured on the reinforcement bars. Next one, plastering work. Form work is removed after 14 days of slab pouring. Now plaster work begins. Motors for plaster work is generally of 1:3 or 1:4 is used. Generally internal walls of building are covered with plaster layer and external walls with pointing. After completion of the walls, then plastering work begins. Here the cement mortar is taken 1:3 or 1:4 ratio is used to plaster the walls. It means to covering the walls. It means it resists the weathering actions from the environmentals. Next, fixing of doors and windows. According to the plan, where it is opening of the wall, means for doors and windows. In case of wooden doors and windows, frames are fixed in a walls during masonry work. Panels are then fixed with the hinges after plaster work. Steel and aluminum doors are fixed after completion of paint work. So generally in construction of the building, residential buildings, normally using wooden doors and windows, or sometimes windows using slides. Window slide means reinforcement window sliders are used. The height of the door is generally used here 7 feet, 7 to 8 feet is, and the width is 4 feet. Windows generally dimensions of windows are 4x4. The windows are placed from the basement to basement to 4 feet. Next one, fixing of electrical and plumbing work. The necessary electrical and plumbing work are carried out before the final finishing work, such as painting and tiles laying is done, so as to reduce the damage. Next one, then tiles laying. It means after all the completion of the finishing works, then start the tiles laying. Majorly tiles are laid in the bathrooms and kitchen areas. First the wall tiles are fixed, after which the floor tiles are fixed for flooring works. Granite, marble tiles, epoxy are also used. This granite, marble and tiles epoxy are the different types of marbles used in tiles laying work. This tiles laying of, first of all to fix the wall tiles, then after to start the floor tiles for smooth finishing of the work. Next one, painting. The different types of paints are used nowadays. The painting for the used for nice appearance, good appearance. Painting are used for the good appearance. Painting consists of different sequences depend upon the type of finish required. First one, in this painting work, first one, 2 coat of primer. First applying wall to the primer, then second coat water based paint is also done, or after 2 coats of putty and 2 coats of painting is done for the smooth finishes. So in this painting work, first primer is applying to the wall, then 2 coats of water based paint is applied, is also done after 2 coats of putty, and then after 2 coats of painting is done for the smooth finishing of the walls. Then miscellaneous works. Other than all these above mentioned works, there are other works that are carried as per the requirements of the consumer and design engineers, like terrace waterproofing, landscaping works, fall ceiling, installation of cupboards, and installation of the furniture. These all are the miscellaneous works based on the client requirements. These miscellaneous works are varies client requirements and client specifications. Thank you.